part 2. We will be uploading this on Friday, April 29th. Or at least that's when we will make it live so you can see it. I don't know what YouTube does with that date thing. If it does it when you actually upload it or when you make it live. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know. So, if it says a different date, don't worry about it. You'll see it on April 29th.
Right?
It'll be uploaded a few days before that, maybe. Technically. But you'll see it on April 29th.
Yes.
That's when you get to see it. So, it's April 29th or later. In your world. 2016.
Through the magic of television.
Through the magic of the internet. All right. We are still drinking our teas, and you have the chocolate.
I've got that chocolate pu'er
Yeah.
in my peacock mug because yum.
Yeah. And I have blueberry green Harney and Sons.
Yum.
Because yum.
And I had to share
Oh, yes.
my
These are
snacks
good. Those are really good.
from
Blueberry
Target.
scones.
Wild blueberry, white chocolate chunk. You're welcome for being hungry now.
Yes, exactly. And I'm having the, I guess, slightly more nutritious snack. What does it say? It says 4 hours of nutritious, steady energy. So there you go. These are little mixed berry bites, and they're good. They look like this. These little teeny little bitey things.
Yummy.
They're tasty. Anyway, but I had a scone earlier too, so yum.
Right?
Totally yum.
Very good.
Okay. We will be having a giveaway announcement
Yay.
where we're talking about the giveaway. And then, of course, the most important section of part 2, show-offs. And then we will have news and events. And that's it. That's part 2.
Yay.
Enjoy.
So we're going to talk a little bit about the giveaway that we're running, because who doesn't like a giveaway?
Free
Right?
stuff.
So there's going to be 2 prize drawings, and for each drawing, not for each drawing, and for them you can get up to 2 entries. So the first entry is going to be via YouTube in order to qualify for the drawing list, is I guess the way I'm going to say that.
Okay.
The drawing list is you need to subscribe to the YouTube channel and comment below. Then the other way to get your entry is through the Ravelry group. And so you have to be a member of the group. Go ahead and join the group and comment on the giveaway thread that I've started. Then with either of those comments, you need to comment either skein or spindle. And that tells me which list that you want to be on.
And you can see the skein and the spindle in our special project, part 1.
There you go, right. And so the spindle is from is a Rundle from Runyon Artware, and the skein is a skein of Black Opal from Colorful Eclectic.
Beautiful.
And then let's see, the contest closes May 15th, and we'll be announcing winners via the podcast after that. The next time I record, and that'll be up by June 1st, I think I said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's right.
And the winners have 30 days to claim their prize after we post the that, and if there is nobody claiming the prize, we'll select a new winner. So I think that covers it. What do you think, Jen?
They could comment on any of the YouTube episodes.
Yes.
That's the only thing that I thought of that I didn't hear clarified, but other than that, we're good.
Perfect.
Excellent.
All right.
That's
Good
our
luck.
giveaway.
All right, so it's time for showing off.
Show off.
Are you ready to show off?
I'm
Like,
totally ready to show off, except this time you get to go first.
right? I
Show
have
off
done
first.
so much work this week.
Wow.
Like, I'm crazy.
I'm so excited.
So, I pulled out my old romance sweater. I believe I spoke about this briefly in the conversation.
Oh, yeah.
But I haven't shared this on the podcast yet. This is a pattern.
You've shared it with me. That's what's confusing. That's why I'm having to remember where you shared it with me.
Gotcha. This is a pattern by Joji Locatelli. And I've got all my info.
I keep hearing her name and patterns on all these other podcasts.
She is prolific.
Wow.
Very, like
intimidatingly prolific?
A little bit.
Okay.
Anyway, so this is a piece that I've got done. This is one of the shoulders.
That goes down your arm like this.
That goes down the arm. And I was finished with all of this. So I really just had like a repeat and a half left to do on this. Ask me why I sat down for so long. So I went ahead in one of my early mornings and I did my repeat and a half on that. And I went, oh, I have a little extra time. So I cast on
the second
one. So let me detangle here.
Oh, and a yarn egg.
Yes, my yarn egg.
Yarn egg.
This is a gray. I believe I'm calling cool or no.
This
Gray
is your
Wind.
yarn, right?
This is me. This is Colorful Eclectic Gray Wind. It's a sparkle base just because I wanted a little bling on the sleeves, and so I got a full repeat done.
Woohoo! Okay, hold that up so that everybody can see that lace.
Hopefully you can see that there.
Hold it a little closer. There we go.
So I'm really very happy with this, and
you should be.
I've just got to get through. I don't love lace the way you love lace.
No, I know,
the way
but
lace
I mean,
looks.
the reason you should be excited is because it is lace and you've accomplished this much. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, I'm thoroughly
That's my point.
Pleased with my progress. I would like for... I want magic to happen and my sleeve to be done so that I can get to...
It's just these panels that are lace, though.
Yes, it's just the panels that are laced down the sleeves, and I think I have a picture of it, actually, right in here that I can share.
You can show just the picture?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the back page. There you go. Oh, color. Don't you love color printers when it leaves lines?
This is my old printer. It was not...
It's not a happy printer.
No, it was...
That's okay. Show that.
That's all right.
Even with the lines.
So that's the old romance.
And that white there is the lace panel.
And then...
So pretty.
Yeah, so it's like an open front cardigan. And I just can't wait to get to the miles and miles of stockinette. Because that's gonna...
I don't mind miles and miles of knitting, but stockinette. I know.
It's all knits and pearls.
I know.
Anyway, so I'm really excited about that. And this is because I dyed this yarn.
I love that purple.
It's blue.
It's blue purple.
It's purple.
But there's purple.
Pink.
I know.
Let me share that with you. Hopefully.
Oh, there you go.
Coming
if you
across.
turn it that sideways, then now we can see the pinks and the purples in it.
Right. So I dyed
and
this
the blue though,
in...
you guys, it comes across as a navy on the screen, but it's really a purpley blue.
Yeah, it's very like sapphire royal. There's navy.
Yeah, it's really coming across as this bright like navy blue. I mean, like this brighter blue, but it's really a dark purpley blue.
It's fabulous. I say that because I dyed it myself.
It's fabulous. She's fabulous.
I really love this yarn, and I dyed it in 2012.
Speaking of ancient treasures.
Oh my goodness. I've been wanting to make something out of this. Like, I have planned this particular sweater to be, or this particular yarn to be like 6 different sweaters.
Oh, it's gone through that many morphings?
Well, it was just like, oh, well, that would make a great insert sweater pattern here. Oh, that's lovely.
I do that.
And then I didn't do it. And so finally, when I came across the old romance, I was just like, that's it. That's the one.
The opal I got from you is on his third sock pattern. I haven't updated it in Ravelry yet, but it has moved beyond the sock pattern that's there.
I think it's perfectly okay to do that. I think it is.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's my old romance. And
that's the sweater that you have on that you need to finish before you let yourself start your other sweater?
No, I'm not having to finish this sweater before the other sweater starts. I have to get something else off the needles. So it's likely to be something smaller than this sweater.
Like the hats?
Yes.
Okay. There's a story there. We'll find out in a few minutes. I can tell.
Right?
Oh, did you want to talk about your bag?
This is just a bag that I made. This was my...
I love that bag. It's awesome.
To me, it's a failed bag.
Oh, because it's so big and
it's tall? It's too tall compared to wide.
Oh.
If it were just this much wider.
Okay. Okay.
So, sorry for the small interruption. It was a small child needing me. Next one.
But he's asleep again.
Right? Yay for sleeping babies. Next one is in a bag I made for myself. Again, it was Christmas time, and so it's very Christmassy themed. This is the Henry's hat.
Oh, I love that.
That I talked about last time. So there's a reminder picture for those of you just joining the show. This is a pattern by Joanna Johnson, and it is, it's a pattern by Joanna Johnson, and it calls for a US 8.
Oh. You say that as I hear a challenge in your voice. Holy crap.
Do you hear a womp womp?
Holy crap.
Because there's a womp womp here.
I didn't even think that would... Did you swatch? Ah! That is your swatch.
That is a swatch.
According to Elizabeth Zimmerman, 100% correct. A hat is a swatch.
According to Elizabeth Jarman as well. So,
holy cow.
Here's what I've got going. Your son. It's pretty close to fitting him.
Oh, is it?
He might have a big head. I don't know where he gets it from.
Never mind. Go.
Anyway, so this is the yarn that I bought it at Yarn Fest. Mm-hmm. And it's Woolly Wonka. Nope, this one is WSK.
Oh.
Western Sky Knits in their Lichen colorway on their Magnolia worsted, which is merino cashmere nylon.
Ryan's is the
Woolly Wonka. So I am only going to take this back to
the
flaps, and then I'm going from an 8 to a 6.
Okay.
So I was gonna do that, but I thought I'd share my woe is me with people who would understand the woe.
You know how? Okay, you know how to just pick up all the way around, so you can. I'll show you. It's really cool.
I don't want to.
Okay.
It's backwards loop cast-ons, so I don't want to go that far. I'm just gonna pull it out to the flaps.
Oh, and then put your flaps on and do it again.
Yeah, because the flaps are all independently done.
Okay.
And so, yeah, that's my plan. And then I'm knitting this technically inside out because this is supposed to be reverse stockinette right here.
Oh.
But
you went, wait a minute.
Right.
I'd rather knit.
I can turn that inside out. Call my life easier. And with the way that I knit,
love that.
It's not... Purling is not an issue.
I wonder if anybody else does that.
I don't know.
But
I wonder how that, which I'm gonna
lovely.
sew in with this.
But maybe you can fix that.
Yeah, I probably just need to like pick up a stitch right there and knit two together, and that'll make my life pretty. Yeah. But so that's my Henry's hat for my oldest son, Alex, and
not going to be done by his birthday.
I've decided that I'm not worried about it because this took me all of like an hour.
Oh, good.
To deal with. So if I get it done by his birthday, yay. If not,
he'll get it 3 days after.
Well, we're almost out of the warm or the cold weather.
Yeah, we thought that.
We got tons of snow.
Some places got 4 feet of snow. In the mountains got 4 feet of snow.
Right? So, anyway, that's my Henry's hat. See, what else do I have here? Checking my notes. Oh, I got some work on my checkerboard hat.
Ooh. Oh, I love that hat.
I love this hat, too. Yeah. So, I had a stitch marker here. There it is. Progress Keeper stitch marker. You know. The things in this
Progress Keepers are different than stitch markers to me.
I know they are. I just,
Because they stick in my work instead of... I guess I used to use stitch markers for Progress Keepers, but I'm totally addicted. We covered this in a previous thing. You should go look at it if you haven't already.
So, there's my keeper all the way down there. So I got full color repeat and a little bit. So that made me very happy.
As it should.
And I just still love the way that the self-striping yarn and this pattern
go together.
Yeah.
And I love the sparkle.
Me too. I think my sister is going to love this.
You were debating whether she was going to get it.
I'm going to use the leftovers.
Is she going to watch the podcast?
I don't know. She's not a knitter yet.
Oh.
I've been trying to convince her to be a knitter forever.
She could still watch the podcast.
She could.
So you may be committed to giving it to her now.
No promises, sister.
Sorry, I tried.
So that is living in my little skate into big wool bag that I picked up at Yarn Fest.
I love that little camera on there.
Yeah, that was an add-on I added.
Oh, cool.
Because I found Progress Keepers in my world. So there's a little camera. See, the log cabin blanket. I almost didn't work on this.
Almost not.
But then the hat wasn't working out.
Oh.
So I went,
you needed something.
I should do something nice and easy. So here is my nice and easy. Let me stop these from clicking while I hold this up. Like so. So I've got 2 10 ridge squares started or finished, and then I started the 20 ridge square.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. I really love this pattern, or it's not a pattern, working on this project still for something that's nice and easy and not at all complicated.
Yeah, that seems like it's fairly, that's kind of like Martina Bems are for me. Yeah. There are little parts where I need to pay minor bits of attention to them. Like, okay, yeah, I've gone this far, but most of the time it's just, I can do it.
Right. And I'm going to really love sewing it all together because I think Mattress Stitch is magic.
Oh.
So I'm just super excited for that.
I'm going to bring you all my Mattress Stitch stuff.
No, I don't do other people's finishing.
Because
sorry.
I don't want to deprive you of magic.
I do my own finishing, thanks.
I'll do your lace. I'll do your lace if you'll do my Mattress Stitch.
That is worth contemplating. Anyway, this is in my Amy Beth bag, Fat Squirrel Fibers, that I've had for a while. And it's shown a little wear, so I probably need to try and snag another one.
Yeah, it's nice.
This is a great bag.
It seems like it's sturdy.
It is. It's, I believe, lightly interfaced is her terminology. And it's just, yeah, it's a good bag. And I love her handles. So, that's the big one.
Okay. Next.
I'm not going to share it with you, but I have worked on Lily Pilly.
Okay.
I got like half a repeat done.
Okay.
So I'm only going to share that when I'm full repeats because
so
that's my motivation to
accountable.
Get it on it.
Your accountability.
Yep. Oh, and then this one. This one.
New one.
This one means presents. So some of you are not going to appreciate the fact that I'm talking about Christmas this early in the year.
Oh well.
some of you
knitting
belong in Christmas Club.
Usually. Oh, yeah.
And think that Christmas can't get here soon enough. So this is my start of a washcloth. And so my plan, and this is just some basic cotton lilies and cream, just peaches and cream.
Peaches and cream stuff, yeah.
Whatever.
Cream and whatever that is.
Just cotton. Pretty colorful cotton. There's going to be some crinkling.
Okay. I think as long as we warn people, then they can turn down their earbuds. I think that's what it's mostly a problem for.
So.
Soapies. They're smelly.
Have you heard of Tuft Woolens?
Uh-uh.
Tuft Woolens. Some of you may have heard of this before. Some may not.
I can
this
smell
one
it
is
from
called
here.
Blueberry Lemonade.
Oh, man.
I got this in the mail yesterday.
Yummy, yummy.
And I opened it
up. Aroma. I mean,
Isn't
you
that
just...
fabulous?
Oh, yeah.
So this is a bath and body balm. Or no, that's a hand lotion type thing. And it's, again, blueberry lemonade flavor.
Ooh.
And so I've decided how this coordinates with the knitting. Is this is my, hey honey, let's see if this is really lovely stuff. And if it is, because I know it is, I'm going to make some 3 packs of washcloths. Cool. And incorporate lovely handmade soap and probably a soap deck like she's got on her website.
Nice.
As Christmas presents.
What a cool idea.
Yeah. So I got a couple of scents of this. I only have this one right here because this one's ours to try out. The other scents. But the presents part.
Ooh, presents.
You get to choose because I can't decide.
Oh.
Honeycomb or Tri-Spice.
Oh, let me smell.
Right? So this is her...
this one's nice.
Sock soap. And so it's for washing your hand nets. Oh. Here's her card.
I've always seen with this, but I haven't.
Her Instagram
this one almost doesn't have a smell.
Is amazing.
But it's just really mild. I think I can pick this one.
Yeah.
Just because my husband is sensitive to smells.
That's lovely. I think that's a wonderful choice.
And I'd rather have him not go, why does that smell?
Right. So I'm really excited to try out
I like this.
The sock soap by Tuft Woolens. And this stuff.
This looks cool too.
Right? So yesterday I put some of this on. My husband has very difficult skin issues. And I put this on his hands.
Like
and then
and chafing and
like
cracking and stuff.
Yeah.
Me too.
Because he works with cement, which
it
has lye and it's drying.
Yeah.
Drying. So, anyway. I am impressing upon you right now.
Oh, my word.
Right? I spent at least 15 minutes smelling myself.
I just may sit here like this while she finishes sharing.
I asked my husband if it was possible to get high off of that smell.
Word. I don't think so, but...
I don't think so either, but anyway.
It makes me happy. Does that count?
Totally. Right?
Oh, it makes me so happy.
Go check out Blueberry Lemonade on Tuft Woolens' site. She had some last week.
Show the...
Oh, and the packaging. Isn't this so lovely on the sock soap? The packaging just came with this little baker's twine, hand wrapped. That's just, yeah.
I know, lovely.
So,
that spice chai is good.
It's if
I could let him smell them, then I would be braver.
Right.
Then I would know.
Yeah. I'm not sure if she does samples of things, but...
Oh. She even just like could slice a little bit so I could smell them.
Right. If only the internet could have smell-o-vision. Right?
I know.
Anyway.
Like my husband invented.
There you go. So, on to all the socks. I have a lot of all the socks.
Oh, good.
I am going to start with this one here. This is what I'm deeming as my podcast sock. This is my 80s rock sock. You can see.
You made
last week's progress. And I've done a little bit.
But that was mostly between...
Is that
just today?
No, I had about a finger's worth done prior to the podcast. Because I needed some just vanilla stuff. So I've gotten an inch done today.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So there's that one. And that's in my Tangerine Design bag that I've had for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
I went to look up her shop. Yeah. I went to look up her shop to get links. And she's got a shop still. She's only got a couple bags in it. So I need to stock her too.
Bother her. I went to Lone Larch.
Did you?
Yes.
Speaking of Lone Larch.
She's sort of vacationing, but...
In my Lone Larch bag. Or one of my Lone Larch bags. This is, I believe, what was this? Mount? I've got it written down because I went looking. This is the Lake Revelstoke Medium Long Wedge by Jenny of Lone Larch. And in this, I have my blueberry waffle.
Oh, wow.
I was here last week.
Holy cow. Look at you go.
I basically got this leg done.
And that's your deep water.
This is the Beneath the Waters.
Beneath the Waters. I always call it deep waters or deep ocean. Or
you get the
like
waters part.
It's got liquid in it.
Right? I am on the 1x1 ribbing portion of the show.
You are really almost done with that.
And I was going to be like, oh, I'll get it done and everything last night. And then I was falling asleep. Like,
oh, yeah.
So I figured, all right, that's cool. I'm totally happy with this. So this is an almost half-finished object. And I'm very happy with the way that it's turning out.
Fish Lips Kiss Heel.
Fish Lips Kiss Heel.
Which you adore.
It's my standard. It's my standard. Yeah, I'm not.
I haven't done it yet.
Oh, do it. Do it, do it, do it.
Ah, that's what I'll use this for a sock and put a Fish Lips Kiss Heel on that one.
Yes, and then draw for the heel, draw from the other end of the ball. Or no, you already gonna do 2 at a time.
Yeah.
I wonder how that's gonna work out for you.
I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see how the stripies look.
All right. So the next sock. I have a big old box over here. Oh. We'll do this one next.
Okay.
So the next sock. In another bag I made. This one's got a little unicorn on the zipper pull. Can you see that sparkly little unicorn right there?
Probably.
Makes me happy. This did not get as much work done.
Not so much.
Only about a half inch. It counts.
It does. Every stitch counts.
Right? So
all knitting is just 1 stitch at a time.
Right? I love the idea of the cumulative process making something. So this is a vanilla latte sock. This is in Jinx Yarn Winter Wonderland in her glitz sock. And I do love this. And I think I'm getting very close to needing to put in my heel. Mm-hmm. Is why I'm
why you're
slowing down
a little bit.
Yeah. So I probably just need to sit down with that and my sock ruler
and
a little bit and just get it done, because that'll make me happy. And then I have one more sock. This sock is something that I've had in hibernation for a while.
And you got it out.
I did get it out.
He gets to come play with the other socks.
Right.
Oh,
my dear friend Jen gave me new stitch markers, progress creepers. Mm-hmm. Do you see the sheep? Ball. And this is pink. The little jump ring holding him on.
And the little collection. And the little collection all had different shades of pink.
Yes.
Jump rings.
Yes.
So they had to be hers.
Pink is my signature color.
Yes, it is.
A little bit.
A lot.
Right? So I got a little bit more done probably. I'm close to changing colors again. So a couple of stripes on this. And this is a yarn that I dyed when I was first learning how to dye self-striping.
I like the slip stitch you've got going on. That's cool.
That is called a vanilla bean.
Oh!
It's a pattern by Emily O'Grady.
I like it.
Right?
So when you get ready to change colors, then you just slip
You do alternating.
Every other one.
Yeah. And again.
Or every two.
Every other one is the pattern she's got.
Is it every other one?
Yep.
So, it is every other one. Cool.
And then, again, fish lips kiss. And this is where I've drawn from the other end of the ball so it doesn't interrupt my...
Is the vanilla bean a paid for pattern?
I don't believe it is. I believe it's a freebie. But yeah, I really can't wait to have these socks because these socks are not a shop sample. These are just for me. And then the blueberry waffles will end up being just for me after
once you get them.
I have taken photographs.
Yeah.
But I am so thrilled with this, and this just makes me feel like spring. Spring. So I've dubbed these my Here Comes Spring socks.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's all the knitting.
Alrighty. What else? Is that it?
Well, I have
future knitting.
I have a future knitting.
I want to see your future knitting.
I didn't bring it over.
Oh.
It's
Tell us about it then.
The waiting in the wings. I just need to finish something. So it's a pair of socks and I finish. Or
okay. Oh, that's your sweater.
That's my next sweater. And it's called Morning Mist. And it's going to be out of Elsbeth Levold Silky Wool.
That's where my lace sampler scarf is out of.
Yeah. I love it. And it's got a lace panel across the back. And that's going to be in a bright, bright pink. And then the sweater itself is going to be gray. The rest of the sweater is going to be gray.
Cool.
And I can't wait because I think that we're getting to just about perfect weather to be wearing that sweater.
That kind of sweater, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that silky wool is...
It's warm.
It's light. It's light.
Lightweight, definitely, but it's warm.
Yeah.
So...
But it's not hot.
No. Well, it can.
Because you have that other sweater in
That other sweater can get hot.
Can it get hot?
Oh.
Okay, good to know.
It definitely is warm, but it's very lightweight, so if it feels like it's a woolen spun. I don't know if it is or not, but it feels like a woolen spun. So I just need to finish something. Anything.
Just finish something. The washcloths don't count.
No, because they're an ongoing thing. But a hat counts.
A hat counts.
A pair of socks counts.
Pair of socks. You have to finish the other blueberry waffles.
Yes. Which is probably my closest finish. So we'll see.
No, the hat's probably closer than your blueberry waffles. Or do socks go really fast for you?
I knit a pair of socks for my husband's grandma in a week.
That's right, when you were there on vacation.
Mm-hmm. So...
Just depends on how much dedicated time you get.
Right. And I have to decide that I'm going to actually dedicate to this. Because I got a lot of stuff done on a lot of things this week. So things like, an inch here.
Yeah.
I could probably have gotten more done. But then I wouldn't have gotten as much done on blueberry waffles.
Exactly. Or some other project or some other task that you had.
Right. Exactly. So what are you knitting, Jen?
Okay. I'm very thrilled. Oh. I guess I should do... I'm actually going to end up doing finished objects first.
There you go.
Going backwards. These were both still technically works on progress before we started recording.
Yes.
Because the ends weren't woven in.
Well.
So, this is the Amity cowl. And it's with frog tree. They're out of business anyway, so it almost doesn't matter.
Some beautiful yarn.
Beautiful frog tree stuff.
Is that alpaca?
It is. It's there. Anyway, I don't remember. I'll put it in the show notes and stuff. So, this is the whole cowl. And it's a I can't ever say them.
Talkley?
Yeah.
Talkie,
the yarn.
Stacey Charles.
Yes, that one. That yarn. I'll take this off so you can see it a little better.
So pretty.
So it's this funny, it was actually knit this direction, but it wears a little bit better if I wear it the other way. Just with this black and white, and it's this, and these are just slip stitches.
Nice.
It was really, really pretty easy.
Gotta love easy.
Yeah. And it knit up really fast.
Yay.
So, finished object. And just in time to wear a little bit today. It's going to get too hot by the end of the day, but whatever. It's Colorado in the springtime.
Do you want my help?
And, yes. And this, let's make sure I got it right side out. I do. Okay, it got blocked.
Woo!
It got blocked and the ends got woven in. And it's, now you can see this lace. Let's go this way just a little bit. Okay, there's good. This lace really, really opens.
It's beautiful.
When you block it. So it's got these beautiful, and you can see how long it is. I mean, holy
that's
crap. This is my arm width, and I've just gone to the middle. Not even quite to the middle.
right. That's beautiful.
So it's my turn to wear the hug.
Yeah.
She got her turn last time.
It's a lovely hug. I can see why you want to have that. That was such a pretty pattern.
Yeah. And like I said, it's not that hard to work with. It's just these funky little short rows. You do have to pay attention to the pattern so you do the right number of repeats. Because the repeats change. I just love how this curls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it won't curl.
You had it curling for a moment.
For rude. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to wear it like this anyway.
There you go.
Do we have some lace showing?
Yep, you have a little bit of lace showing. Beauteous.
How's that?
I'm going to style you here for a
Okay,
moment.
style me. Style me, dear.
We're going to throw the lace up in front.
Okay. That works too.
There you go. We tucked a little oddly here. There. Alright.
My stylist. Okay, so this is my waiting for rain.
Yay.
And I'm not waiting for rain because it's finished raining, hopefully.
It was
for a
raining
little
this
while.
morning.
It was snowing. Anyway, I woke up to another inch of snow. Another inch after 4 feet.
No.
She's in no snow.
I hate snow.
Anyway, I don't know why she's in Colorado, except I'm glad she is.
I'm in Colorado because I was born here. I didn't have any choice.
You didn't have a vote?
No.
Okay, so those are my finished objects. I'm really happy with this one.
Finished object.
Finished objects. All right. And I have an almost finished object. I have a not quite one block away, but really damn close. Okay, so this is a brioche scarf, and it's the squishy brioche scarf, and this is Juniper Moon bulky. So it's got 3 different colors in it.
3? 4.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 4. But I mean, it's got 1 main color and then 3 other colors. That's what I was trying to say. So I have ends, and then it needs fringe, and then it should be done.
Nice.
And it's still cool enough. It'll still be cool enough that I can wear this. But just feel how soft.
Oh, that's lovely. What is the...
Juniper Moon.
What's the content? It looks like it's got alpaca in it.
No.
No?
It doesn't. Okay, sorry, just kidding. The Moonshine Chunky has it's all baby alpaca wool and silk.
Look at me knowing my fibers.
Look at you. Oh no, it's got silk wool and alpaca. Okay, so here's the content here. Silk wool. Is that focusing? There. I think that's focusing. How annoying is it when you hold something out and it won't focus, so nobody can actually see what it is. But this is the label off of one of them. And there's 4 different ones. Yeah, it's just...
I can see wanting to wear that.
Yeah. So it just needs fringe. Maybe today. Maybe I will get the fringe today and I can wear it tonight.
There you go.
That'd be great.
Do you have fancy places to go tonight?
Home. I'm teaching tonight. I'm teaching socks tonight.
Okay, gotcha.
So, that's fancy enough, isn't it?
Definitely.
Okay. Cool. Maybe my sock class will see my fancy scarf. Or they'll see this shawl.
It's beautiful. I think you should wear the shawl. My personal opinion.
Personal opinion. All right.
Show us what you're working on.
I'm figuring out what's next.
The one in front of you?
Oh, I'll do this one. Okay, so here's Lentilla that I didn't think I was going to show. And then I worked on it because there's a goober on my trillion, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So this is Lentilla by Martina Bem. And we're going to try this again because I think these colors are going to work today. Oh my word, they did.
Yay! Pretty.
And here's the ruffly edge.
I love the way that ruffles.
Yeah, and I got this much done. Not that much, but hey, it's growing a little bit. Every stitch counts.
There you go.
And this is Ba, My Sweet Valentine by La Jolla. And the content is mystery content.
Nah.
Until I pull this out. 100% superwash merino.
There you go.
Alrighty, that's what it is.
Yay.
The colorway's My Sweet... I just said it.
My Sweet Valentine.
My Sweet Valentine. Yep. Alright. Trillion's next, because it's sitting here, being annoying. Because look.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Oh. A knot garter.
That's okay.
I'll show you. See? The knot garter section. How rude is that? Anyway, but this is how far I had gotten until the goober. And I am down to, I ended with this much yarn left on the other skein. We made a quick determination before we started recording that no, there was not enough to do 2 more rows. So we're on to just this ball singly. I had been doing my striping and you can't see it.
Nice.
You can't see the change at all.
No, that's fantastic.
You can't see where I striped it. So I'm very, very, very excited about this. Except the goober. I am not excited about the goober. And this one, the Trillion, is living in my sheepy bag. Yay. That is by Front Range Bags.
Oh, local.
Front Range Bags at Etsy.com. I got this at Yarnfest.
Nice.
And I love this. I love this handle the way it is.
Right? I love a good handle like that.
Yeah, and I love that it has these outside pockets. And it has like, it goes around the corner pockets.
Oh, very interesting. Does that hold? Nice.
This doesn't open right here. This part doesn't open. But if you go in the pocket, it goes over into that corner.
That's fantastic.
So you can stick a little something back there so that it won't just fall out.
Nice.
I know. And it's good on both sides. And I love this fabric. I mean, just about any bag you can find, if it's in this fabric, I will probably buy it.
You have a thing for sheep.
I do have a thing for sheep.
Telling me.
I have realized that I have a thing for sheep. That I really like it. You know, some people do frogs and some people do other animals and stuff like that. You know, they collect them or whatever. I think I'm sheep.
That's a good thing.
I figured this out when I was looking at these fabrics and looking for more bags with this fabric and found other fabrics that are very, very darlingly cute. But I also realized as I was looking at that I have to confess this, I think. I'm a sheep snob. Because they have to be cute.
Sure.
They can't just be sheep. It can't just be any sheep. It has to be a cute sheep that speaks to me.
Yes.
It has to be.
Any collector knows that it has to not only fit their genre, but also appeal to them.
Yeah. And I shared this with her earlier that I was a sheep person and she said, wait, stop. Mm-hmm. She said, what about Sean the sheep? I said, yes, absolutely. Shaun the Sheep, totally. I was the moving horse behind our family going to see Shaun the Sheep, the movie.
She said, allowed our friendship to
yes.
continue.
She says, okay, we can still be friends. Good. Good, we can still be friends.
Yep.
Alrighty. So the Trillion lives in that bag. The Lentilla lives in a mesh bag that has been buried. So, I won't share that with you this time.
There you go.
This one is... And I haven't done any knit-alongs yet. Okay. So, this is my double knitting headband that still balls. Not cast on yet. But why am I sharing it? Because it is going to get cast on today or tomorrow. Today or tomorrow. It will get cast on today or tomorrow.
Do you want me to text you and ask you?
Yes. Yes, you get to text me and ask me.
Okay.
And I did do some of the work to figure out how many stitches I needed to cast on. So there was some progress. There was some legitimate progress in the project.
Just not physical progress.
Just not yarn progress.
Right.
But there was pattern progress, which is important.
Right.
And there is some more news about this. It's going to be entered into the Bakery Bears double knitting knit-along.
I didn't know they were having one.
He just did it.
Ah.
He just started it. He's doing a double knitting. He's doing the Vanishing Point hat, which was my beginning knitting. My intro into double knitting was Sockmatician's Vanishing Point hat.
Oh, fantastic.
It's on my Ravelry page. With my handspun even.
Oh, fun.
With my handspun and another color of the Mountain Twizzle.
Oh, there you go. You're kind of drawn to that.
I love their stuff. I love their colorways. I love how they change. I like Mountain Twizzle a lot. I have a shawl in their yarn too. Entrelac shawl.
Maybe you'll wear it as a FO one of these days.
Maybe I will.
Past knits.
So that's going to be entered into the Bakery Bears double knit along when I get it done.
Fabulous.
Which probably should be by next week. I should have it totally done by next week. Not next podcast even. Next week. So
it'll be a finished object on the next podcast.
It will. Totally finished object. Well, I may not be able to show it to you. I may just have to show a picture because it's a sample for the shop, so it'll have to be in the shop. So if you want to see it. Oh, and here's a little preview of coming attractions. So my next my next work in progress, I did end up casting on my Voodoo You Love Me. And this is what he looks like so far.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
What are we tracking here?
Well, the beginning of the round, mostly.
Okay. Gotcha.
And because I was like, okay, I may stop here. And so I put a thing in. Because it was far down, so I needed a tracking. And then I went, I need to track it. Because who can track the beginning of the round through all these increases? Yeah, that wasn't going to happen. So that's what those are.
You've stuffed him
firmly. I know. That's the instructions. That's the instructions. He still needs his little face. Right. And he needs his arms and legs. And I have this much yarn left.
That's plenty.
To do his arms and legs.
Oh, that's plenty.
But I was doing longer arms and legs. Remember?
So plenty.
Okay. So I'm very excited to do his little
because those arms are like this big around.
Yeah, they're really skinny. They're only I think they're only 4 stitches around.
Oh, really? Like I-cord type?
Yeah.
Oh.
Almost.
You can make those like a mile long then.
Anyway. So this is my stretch. This is stretch.
There you go.
I stretched him.
You stretched his body.
I stretched his body.
Gotcha.
This is what his head is supposed to be. That's the thing, is I was like, I followed the pattern exactly for the head. So his body is literally supposed to be this big. And I made it this big.
There you go.
So I stretched him.
That's a good extra 1.5 inches.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the joy of being able to hand make something, is you get to customize it.
Yeah. Anyway, I love this. I think he looks so cute.
Brilliant.
And he doesn't even have any eyes or anything yet, and I just adore him. But I mean, he's not too firm.
No, he's not.
He's just
comfortable.
Yeah, he's still squishy, but he's not floppy. Right. He's squishy but not floppy. So, I'm very excited. And she says to put a safety eye in for one of his eyes, but I think I'm just going to embroider it.
There you go.
Or stitch it on. Or put a button on. I mean, I don't have little tiny children that I have to worry about.
Right, exactly.
Safety eyes.
The benefits of having
And I didn't have any safety eyes. And I really wanted to keep knitting on this, so I went, forget it. I'm making another choice.
Just so you know, there's a place on Etsy, I think it's like 60 Eyes or something like that, that's got a huge variety.
Oh, cool.
Of safety eyes.
Okay. But they weren't going to have them that night.
No.
And you have to put, if you have safety eyes, you have to put them in while you're knitting the head. Yeah.
I probably need to look at that pattern.
I would have had to have them.
Right.
That's what I mean. So, I made another choice.
There you go.
Oh, and this is in this German bag.
Yay!
Because I'm special.
Very. Limited edition.
Alrighty. And, let's see. Okay, so the last work in progress, I'm pretty sure that I have. Let me look. Yes. My last work in progress is, that I have to show today, is my socks.
Gotcha.
The 2 socks that I'm doing, none of them got finished for the stripy socks, Cal.
Bummer.
No. I had these socks to this point on Friday the 15th.
Pretty.
Yeah.
I love them.
I'm going to put this on here so it opens up enough that you can see the lace. So...
Disembodied foot.
Disembodied foot.
They need names. I have a pair of them. They need names.
Yeah. Look at how cute.
That's adorable.
Isn't that darling?
Sure.
There.
Beautiful.
So, very cute. So anyway, that's where I was last podcast. This is where I had gotten to. And I was at midnight on Friday. And I was there pretty early. Mm-hmm. And I said, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get this done by midnight tonight. And everybody's like, yes, you can do it. Yes, you can do it. And I just went, yeah, but I don't want to. And I went, so I'm really glad I didn't. And I cast on Voodoo You Love Me.
There you go.
I cast on Stretch. And I'm really glad I did because I have never laughed so hard at a knit night. And I haven't laughed so hard in a long time as that knit night. And I would not have been able to feel free enough to do all that laughing and having that much fun if I had been stressing about these socks.
I'm sad I missed
So I'm really glad. We missed you too. Anyway. Alright. So that's this one. These are the Nymphadora's Secret Socks on Liz's... Which is this?
This is the sparkle base. Gold sparkle. That's Spellbound.
Spellbound. And the colorway is chocolate covered strawberries. Yep. And she doesn't have any more in the shop. So, sorry. We may have to put in enough demand that she makes more. Okay, so these are still probably too big. Look at this poor thing on this. This does not fit this woman's foot. This is way too big for her. But I have big feet. So, anyway, this is my Slytherin inspired one. And I have now gotten to the stripies.
There you go.
So they're coming into play. But you can't quite see the cable part next. Yeah.
I see you starting.
Yeah. So I took it out and we'll see if they're still too big. This, I should have done this one. Because this is where they were... foot issues. It's really hard to hold this little tiny sock on this weird foot. Okay. So, that's where I was. And that's where I am now. On those.
Nice.
So I did make progress on them, but they still may be too big. I may have to take them back out and down. And I still think they'll be able to be finished in time for Inside Number 23's Harry Potter knit-along.
That's at the end of the month, right?
Yes. This is finished. This goes into the Waiting for Rain. The Waiting for Rain goes into the Waiting for Rain cow that ends the 1st of May as well.
Right.
So, and that is
Yarngasm.
Yarngasm. Yes, thank you very much. I had it written down, but it wasn't handy, so it was hurting my head. Alrighty. The last thing that I have to share is a spinning thing. And it's not the special project spinning thing, but it is a spinning thing. Where did it go?
It was on the chair.
It was on the chair. Ah, here it is. Okay. This is... Before I started spinning the special project, I just needed to spin something. So I started on this. And this is a Frabjous Fibers. And I think it's just BFL. I'd have to look for the fiber content.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But I'll bring the yarn. It just needs to be plied. It's
Gee,
just been sitting there. And it just needs to be plied. It's going to be a chain ply. Mm-hmm. So I keep the colorways together. And it goes through here, and then it goes through to this really dark purple. There's no way we're going to be able to see it. Oh, see, it goes through green.
Yeah. It's a whole rainbow, right?
Yeah, it's like a whole rainbow one, and it goes to this really deep, dark, rich purple. It's really pretty.
That's going to be fun to see when you have it all skeined up.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is my spinning work in progress besides, well, I've got several others, but this is the one I brought because it's easy.
Right.
And that will motivate me to get it plied so that I can show it to you. That's the other reason I brought it.
Definitely.
And I'm pretty sure I'm good.
That's all your works in progress?
That's all my works in progress. That's all my finished objects that I brought to show.
Well, right.
I think that's all that I finished. Like, finished. Officially finished.
Right. Good deal.
Yeah, I got a couple of other little things that just need a couple other things done with them.
Well, then you'll get to bring them next time.
Then I'll get to bring them next time.
Yay.
But we're good. Very good. Ta-da. Show off. We love showing off.
Right? That's good stuff.
Yeah. So, news and events.
We're going to do things and go places. And you're teaching. And there's lots of good stuff. So, I'm going to start with the big deal.
Yeah, the big deal.
Estes Wool Market.
Of course.
So, hopefully you can see. Save the date. June 11th and 12th is the actual market. Classes are on the 9th and 10th of June. If you're interested in that, their website has a full listing of the classes. I'm not doing any classes. Are you doing classes?
I'm not doing classes.
Not doing classes.
No.
Definitely going for the market.
And I think I've decided I'm not going to do sheep to shawl this year.
Yeah?
I think shopping will be enough for me this year.
It's a great place to shop. And it's a great place to take the kids.
It is. It was kind of a lot to do shopping and sheep to shawl last year.
Right? Well, and their market last year was huge.
So big.
I love it. The new building that they've got. So in previous years, they've had the market in a smaller building. And last year they opened up into a much bigger building and
last year was my first year. So.
More vendors. It's fabulous.
All I knew was it was huge. I didn't have anything to compare to.
Well, and then they've also built a bunch of like outbuildings. So instead of having tents set up for all of the different animal categories, they had the animals in larger spaces. So it felt a lot more comfortable last year. So definitely check it out. It's June 11th and 12th of this year, 2016.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so do you want to talk classes?
So, I will talk about my classes that I'm teaching. Have a class. These are all at the Recycled Lamb, and all the information is on their website, therecycledlamb.com. And I'm teaching a UFO class. Eliminate UFOs is, I think, what the official title of the class is. And that's for if you have any projects that are kind of languishing or stuck, or you don't know what to do next, or you're having issues with the project for some reason. Bring it. We'll talk about it. If you want to start a project but need some help with that, bring it. Sign up for the class. It's 4 weeks, Tuesdays from 3 to 5 p.m. It starts on May 3rd and goes through May 24th is the last class. Then there's Toe Up 2 at a Time on Thursdays, 3 to 5, beginning May 5th and ending May 26th. So that's on Thursdays from 3 to 5. And that's how I always knit socks.
Right.
Is Toe Up 2 at a Time. And I mean, it isn't everybody's deal, but for the people that I know that have struggled with second sock syndrome or had issues with not being able to finish, or they get frustrated with part of the process, or they don't like double points, this really works.
Right.
But like, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's certainly mine.
Right. It's one of those kinds of things. It's on my knitter's bucket list to learn, is the Toe Up 2 at a Time, or just period 2 at a time socks, because I think
top down, toe up. Yeah.
To me, that's kind of interchangeable. But the idea of having that skill, or at least attempting it, I think that's probably something every knitter should try. Yeah,
even though if you don't like it, I mean, then you know, oh, I really don't like this, and this is why. Then maybe somebody else at some other point in time can point out, oh, well, maybe you're just not managing your yarn very well, and you can just do that little part. Even if you tried it on your own and hated it, take a class. See if the instructor can help you out with some tips on how to do it. Anyway, I am going to be the instructor at the Recycled Lamb on May 5th through the 26th for Toe Up 2 at a Time. And yeah, that's his new little phrase.
Yes.
Here you go. Okay. So the big deal, the really big deal, is the Colorwork Intensive at the Recycled Lamb on Saturday, May 14th. And that is a joint class that I'm teaching with Lisa Stavig.
Excellent.
The other fisherwomen. We call ourselves fisherwomen because we are all about teaching people to fish instead of just handing them a fish.
I love that analogy.
And so we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about color work in relationship to that. And we're going to do a lot about that. A lot.
It's a
all day class.
All day long.
Just Saturday. All day Saturday.
Nice.
So there's a class in the morning. It's broken up into 3 individual classes, so you can take them separately. I kind of recommend taking if you can, take all of them.
Right.
Because even if you know color work and think, oh, I just want to learn the brioche part. Mm-hmm. There are things that we're going to be covering, fine-tuning color work, doing different things, what tensioning does, how you can hold your yarn different ways, because each of us hold yarn different ways. And anyway, we've got some really fun things.
So there's going to be brioche. We're going
to do a Latvian braid. These are all the classes. I'm not clear on exactly when and where at the moment. Which class they go into, but we're going to do beginning stuff, how you hold your yarns, all of those things. Then we're going to do Latvian braid, brioche, and double knitting.
Nice.
So it's going to be
any discussion of stranded?
Yes, stranded's in the morning.
Okay, perfect.
Stranded's the beginning stuff. That's where we start our discussion about it and how they interact and how you're holding yarns, because that applies to any of the methods we're talking about.
That makes perfect sense.
Yep.
So go take that class if you're interested in color work.
It'll be a fun class. Lisa is a riot.
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah.
She's really fun to teach with.
Good deal.
Anyway. Okay. And I think that's all of our news and events.
We're good?
It is.
Yep.
Excellent.